Yo, what up, 220?
The other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Session.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Know what he wants to run. It should be fresh in my memory, so hopefully I made the adjustments necessary in this time. Alright, let's get this show on the road. I'm gonna be a little bit more aggressive on this one. I'm gonna come right out, slinging it, get some points on the board real quick. You know what he's gonna do, so just play. Let's go.
On first down, Darnold. It's Kelsey on the ground. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said.
What coverage
first
he was
quarter,
in,
can you
just
do
the
it
high,
all
low,
game
and the
long?
corners.
They catch it,
didn't
you
wait
tackle
long
them, they
enough
go down
for
on the
that
spot. Because when
block.
you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
He can't hang. He's not going to hit me.
Now Darnold. And he's going to have the hook up to Burnett.
Sure went the other way.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Darnold from the gun. He's going to air one out for Anderson. Looks to throw, fires right side.
And
that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. To punt it away on 4th down, here's Drew Kaiser. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Some crosses, some drags, some simple West Coast style offense. So we just don't want him to beat us deep, really. So.
Let's go, D. It's gonna be a long day.
Hey, Sam off.
Jim.
Fight.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. For a lot of people, the MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. And they're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen. We talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Looking to throw. Sears. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Anything else.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Ready to break. 53 is the mark. Yeah. Good track. Check. 53. Check.
From the gun, Sears.
Let's go, man. Big Sears right here.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
Let's score. Let's go, guys.
Let's go, baby.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
A first down throw, Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to him because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Off of play action, Darnold. It's caught inside the 25. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
He wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Back to the air, Darnold on 2nd down.
Had a couple of guys open.
Gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Had a couple of guys wide open, just did not throw that pass. That was late on some of the reads, so throwing it was risky. Just couldn't make up my mind. That was a good D.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Series on 1-1 to get bored. Anderson could come up.
The shotgun snap for Darnold.
Oh, that was a tight throw.
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Good tight throw.
And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's see here. Just gotta continue to play the way I'm playing right now. I'll blitz him.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 53's Mike.
What's the angle route with Balaj?
Operating from the gun. Sears.
Covered. Yeah, buddy.
It's Johnson.
That's defense right there.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Totally different game right now than what was that first time we met.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
I know he doesn't want me throwing for 500 yards again, that's for sure.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
They want me going deep.
A play fake, and it's Darnold.
Ah, damn it.
Jordan Willis has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. Made them with a screen soon.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Darnold. And this one complete to Burnett. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Watch Mike. Watch a slack. Watch a slack. Watch a lady. Check safety.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Darnold, he's got Herndon, his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
It's not. Sorry. Yeah, double him. I'll get I'll get somebody open, don't worry.
Now it's Darnold.
Wide open, dude.
And it's complete to Kelsey.
Come on, bro.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Darnold now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
I didn't take no unnecessary hits.
Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10.
All these head collisions,
and he's
bro.
4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Protect my guys.
Again, Darnold. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
On the touchdown. Get me a touchdown, somebody. I want a touchdown.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Darnold from the red zone now. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1.
Jam like crazy.
After 1 on EA Sports.
He got jammed. Let's see what you do here, brother.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
A couple of options. Yeah, let's see who won guard.
Darnold to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Okay.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air again, Darnold. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
This linebacker's covering my wideouts.
Catanzaro's kick is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
And there's no reason why that linebacker should have been on that wide receiver that tight. It should have been TD, bro. Let's see. I want to play
the Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So they're furious and going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Malage.
Hey, buddy.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Hey, box truck. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on third down. Sears. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Going to give this time to the tailback.
Yeah,
and they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating and it allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
2nd and 11. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Hey, Zoo. He's coming. Double up, double up.
From the gun, Sears. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
You gotta pay attention to this game. Alright, let's see. What do I want to do?
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Let's go. Ready?
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Pretty much all these guys need it. So
back to throw. Sears. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kalen Balaj with another touchdown, number 24 on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Yeah,
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I forget. Every 3rd down.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Every 3rd down.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Toe tap.
All the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
If he blitzes, this ball's going in. If he doesn't, if he
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point up and through. And the lead is up to 8. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
That's been the number one issue right there, man. Coverage.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Fix this shit.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here.
Kelsey,
back to throw, Darnold. Got an open man. It's Burnett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Darnold completes it, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And now look at him go. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
It's not even so much trying to keep people honest, really.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. To throw is Darnold. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line.
Where's 52? Block 52. Delaney. Watch the pass.
Darnold now to throw. Wesco, the tight end, making the catch. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
I could
and now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Now Darnold. He completes it to Boyd. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident and keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally down at the 9-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Put the outside guns on.
Throwing again is Darnold.
Oh, shit.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery.
I actually threw that away.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
That was
now
crazy.
The Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Yeah, that was crazy. I literally threw that away and he ended up catching it. That was nuts.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Darnold. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Darnold from the gun. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the crossing route.
Ready, set.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Ready, ready. Protein spill. 30 base.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch that.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
Ready? 70, Indy.
My phone keeps ringing. Damn it.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Just keep ringing. Yeah, and then you get someone to chat on here with us. Listen. Change that.
Down. 10 logo.
We got it, we got it. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
That's a crossing route.
Five.
Crossing.
Watching you five.
2.
Looking to throw on second down. Sears. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Very, very close.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Probably run.
55, Mike.
Get it.
The final shot before break. Sears. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So we've reached halftime here. Charles has already thrown off his headset. He's out here. He says, it's Christmas Day. I'm going home. We're not done yet, though. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Let's go, baby.
This should be
Ready.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
53, Mike, 50.
Hey.
Hey, here I come.
5.
Looking to throw. Sears. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mack Wilson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Back to throw. Sears. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete.
No, sir.
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
It's going to happen.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
Jets take over first and 10.
Just a matter of time.
At their own 14-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Awesome defense. I want to run. Yeah, I want to run,
Following
bro.
the pickup
I want to
of 4,
run.
here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, I want to run now.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Darnold's throw on the money to Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Darnold on first down.
Oh, you
His throw
overthrew
is
it.
going to be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Show that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Serious, do people really want me to run?
Where's 52? Watch 52.
Shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's going to have the hook up to Burnett. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. Darnold now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
Really?
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive will commence with a run by Balaj. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Damn.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
I deserve a fumble.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
I deserve a fumble.
They'll stay on the ground. Balazs again. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down.
Smooth. I got you. Mike 5-5. Mike 55. Mike 5-5. Let's go, baby. Return over. Get that ball.
Operating from the gun. Sears. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Jamal Adams hits hard anyway, so whatever.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Pass incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's throw back on the street.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Let's go, hey, Alpha. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I'm coming. Mike, 52.
From the gun, Sears.
Wow, come on, that was really good.
To his running back, complete. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. They run it with Balazs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 2nd down, Sears, and he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Oh, God, Andy.
Take it in for the Dolphins touchdown. Jakeem Grant with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Always important to get the 1st score of the 2nd half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the 1st score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
I really got to start going deep.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Is it? Let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the the 26. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 52 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. And this one complete to Burnett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Yeah, I know how to ISO my guy.
We are off to the 4th quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
X Factor activated, the ISO. Too bad he's in 2-man cover there.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
We've been around this league for a while. Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Another try after the 1st down sack. Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
53, Mike 53. Come off the ball. Mike 53.
Hey, Charlie.
In your face. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Big grip.
On 1st down, Sears. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Let's go, defense.
Recon, 152 fighter. Hey, team 6.
53 is the mic. 53. Check 53. And let's get that ball here.
Ready?
Operating from the gun, Sears. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Call it a gain of 3. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
On the set.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
Hey, Echo.
Let's go, B. Let's go.
From the gun, Sears. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter.
Calling man coverage.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13. On 1st down, Darnold. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Darnold. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, Darnold. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The quick slant, good for 8 and a 1st.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to do...
Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Ty Montgomery, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just haven't been able to punch it in until that point. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I've been making some bad red zone mistakes. But seriously, if I get the ball back...
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keeper. It's a foot race. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kalen Ballage, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. But the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Point after, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Like I'm looking for the swerve.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
That was a big one. That's
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Now it's Darnold. Looking downfield for Kelsey. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
First down, Jets. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up.
And this is going to be intercepted. Cre'Von LeBlanc with a pick.
That was supposed to be a lob.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Toss play to Ballage. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Destroyed the guy off the line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, it's Ballage.
Oh, my God.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
That was my bad.
Give him 6 yards in the first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and forever.
Well, next season will be totally different. I guarantee you that. Bell back.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead now up to 22. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw, Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Found his target. It's Anderson. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Bad game. Good game. A bad game for me.
Here we go, here we go.
Too many mistakes. And me, again, it just over and over and over.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the Dolphins, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Jets, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home